globe-trotting new series that all NCIS fans are gonna love. Tony and Ziva themselves, Michael Weatherly and Cody DePablo are in the house. Coming up next, don't go anywhere. Well, it's the reunion NCIS fans have been wanting for years. Michael Weatherly and Cody DePablo are back. The new series, NCIS Tony and Ziva, follows the pair as they go on the run across Europe with a new team and some new disguises. So watch this.
Oh, God, I'm sweating. They can see me sweating.
I'll be all right. The hardest part of getting into Freda's database was waiting for Tony to choose his look.
Don't judge. We're wanted. Just trying to blend in with these government buyers. Funny what a grown man will do for a living. American PI.
I don't see Tom Selleck. More like Groucho Marx.
And Michael and Cody join me now. Welcome, guys. It's so nice to have you here. Thank you for having us.
I am just realizing that her wig that she's wearing in that scene is really an ode to your...
It's an ode to me. If it was wavy today, but it looked good on you. I love that.
You.
Yeah, listen.
I never thought I could pull off the blonde.
Oh, no, you pulled it off. Well, actually, that looks very natural on you. Really? But listen, people are very excited about this show coming back, obviously, because for years people would say, what happened to Tony and Ziva? I mean, did you guys think the same thing? Were you wanting them to come back also?
Well, we knew what happened.
Yes.
We talk. We talk a lot.
Yes.
We're like, what do you think is going on now?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not afraid of our opinions, and we share them.
In fact, you're going to get a bunch of them right now.
Yeah.
Get ready.
I think we ran into so many people all around the world because the NCIS brand has become this global thing. So wherever you go, there it is. And we benefit from that because of residuals, but also because in the NCIS universe, they want to know what happened. And since it had been over a decade, we were like, you know what we got to do? Let's come up with a really clever way of delivering all that information, but telling a good roaring yarn. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be over here talking.
I'm going to just roar around.
Just keep, I talked enough. Now you talk.
And this next question is for you, actually, because Tony DeNozo is back in full force. Like, you know, his charm, his wit, his humor, the whole thing's back.
I mean, and come on, the face.
And this is comfortableness with you.
He always gets cozy.
Listen, what is it like jumping back into Tony? Does it just come right back for you?
Well, so there is a sort of dungeon that we keep locked where that guy lives, but we let him out.
Deep down.
Yeah, we let him out. He comes out to play. He's what Jungian analysts refer to as a shadow. And so I think the really fun question is, because my guy is interesting, but the Cody.
No, I know. We got to talk about Ziva. So listen, this feels like a new era for Ziva, though, because it feels like we're getting to this emotional armor is getting cracked a little.
Oh yes,
we're getting to see her as a mom.
Right in here.
Do you feel yes, just like my hearts? Yes. So do you feel like you're uncovering new sides of her?
Well, I think that's the cool thing about playing a character 20 years later.
Yeah.
Is that you get to analyze, dissect.
Yeah.
You know, all of the pieces that make up the armor. And then, you know, the therapy journey is actually quite interesting because you get to see how that all starts dissolving and how she starts integrating as a person.
Yeah,
and then, of course, she still has her, you know, her fears and will they, won't they.
So that's the other thing, is that this has been a will they, won't they for 20 years, I guess.
And it's crazy because you can go to where we're not on broadcast, right? We're on Paramount Plus. So if you go to Paramount Plus, they have actually all the episodes. So you can, if you need to remind yourself or if you're brand new to the show, you can actually see us when we were young. It's like a time machine. Not that you're not young.
Speak for yourself.
Exactly the same.
No.
But
better.
But you can stop watching an episode and you can flip over. And that's what's so cool about the streaming platform and being available to everybody at the sort of press of a button or however technology works.
It's like if you missed it, you can start again and you don't have to miss the new iteration of it too.
Yeah, you can see all of your hairstyles.
All of them.
Yes.
I had many of them.
Wait, but when you guys, the chemistry on screen is like undeniable. But when you guys first met, what was it like? Did you feel like, oh my God, we're going to know each other for the next 20 plus years?
No one ever asked that.
Good for you. You tapped into popping them out. Hello.
Well, in the 90s, I lived in LA. And I had the best looking neighbors. I can tell you.
Oh, wait a minute. You were a neighbor.
He was my neighbor in LA. We lived across the hall from each other.
But dude, it's one of those things like, would you ever have known that here we are running into each other like this?
Never.
The world is so filled with all kinds, and that's how
synchronicities,
that's
and
how
the world
we feel
is very
about
small.
working together. Is that it's very like kismet, star-crossed. Everyone's
It's
so
a
we
gift.
let the universe take care of that.
Totally a gift, and I will say this. I never thought that my life would change so much by meeting certain people, and you know that because you know in your life,
the
you know
right
the
time,
people
right
when you
place,
meet them, and you may not know in the instant you meet them, but Michael's one of those people
make
for
an
me.
impression. I don't know why you made an impression. I remembered you forever. After
Well, he
that
is
too,
quite
but
magnetic.
He was, and so was his
He's
son.
getting
All right,
uncomfortable.
NCIS Tony and Ziva streaming now on Paramount Plus with new episodes dropping every Thursday. Go back and watch the whole thing. Why not?
Watch it.
Guys,
Paramount
thank
Plus,
you
baby.
so much.
Thank you.
And good to see you again. All right, coming.
Ooh, you don't like it when I bring up the sexiest man alive? Sexiest man alive. Google Mark Harmon, sexiest man alive. I'm telling the people of the interweb.
Are you two getting back together?
No.
I feel like I should be sitting on that couch with you two, and we should be making a gray sandwich because this energy is exactly why everyone is
Why
calling
don't you
this.
just move over? We'll put him in. He'll be the ham. You'll be
Get
the bread.
here.
And then we'll
Okay,
just
go
kind of,
move. Move.
Michael, you're gonna get
You're
so
gonna be right
cozy.
in the middle here. You're gonna see just how
Hi,
comfortable
Greg.
we can get.
Oh my God, this feels so good. Sitting between you two makes me understand why everyone is saying this is the best NCIS spinoff of all time because
So
I'm
wait one
like
second.
filled.
You're in the couch.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I just totally touched
know.
it.
Please.
But I was like, I feel very comfortable.
I've waited my whole life.
What do you mean by that? What energy are you surrounded by? How do you feel?
This is what you two magically recreated. It existed right from the beginning, right? And everybody really wanted it. And then you were like, we need a break because it's just too hot for us to handle.
Good.
And then streaming said, we want you.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
We want you.
You to want me.
Can we do songs because you've put the fear in me, and now every single
don't
time I
we
think of a
can.
song,
I
I
don't think
get
the
The
internet
rights.
cares.
It's a rights issue.
It's a rights
Yeah,
issue,
How dare
right?
you?
Nope,
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't do that.
Well, we can't put this on YouTube. Thanks a lot, Michael.
He's done it again. He's done it again.
How great is streaming for you two? Because one of the best additions to an already great storyline and characters is swearing.
Oh, and you know what? I think people have had a thing with that, right, Michael?
We love it.
Well, no, but a lot of people have said, yeah, we're not into that.
Oh.
It happens. You will kind of ruffle some
It's very
feathers,
real.
You know?
I think people feel that the swearing is not what they're used to because
Exactly.
from the broadcast
Understandable.
decades. But it's a little bit like Quentin Tarantino and feet. Stick with me. It might make you uncomfortable initially, but then once you understand it's a fetish, then you start to roll with it, and you start like, oh, those are Uma Thurman's feet. Oh, those are Margaret Qualley's feet. Oh, hey, we're looking at everybody's feet. Not that we got to get into Quentin's world of feet, but
Well,
you just did.
Yeah, you did, and let's go with it. Let's explore this.
I'm just saying
Slow roll.
that Tarantino's feet fetish.
Did you just kind of? Did you give me a laughing drum roll? Did you actually give me a laughing drum roll? That's a first.
I got to have my margarita.
Oh, ladies and
A
gentlemen.
little early, but I'm going for the. I hide it in a blue sparkling water bottle.
Is this what it's always like with you two? Like, is this
Well,
why?
look, it's not like we're putting on some sort of show.
I mean, that's the
what
thing. I'm high off this energy.
I'm a little.
Give me,
I'm
give
a
me,
little-
give me
Oh,
a
no,
little
no, no, no.
kiss.
So
Give me a little kissy.
So
Give
can
me
I-
a little like we're just. Hey, Gray, this
Yeah.
is what it's like.
I am very excited because
Clearly.
because I brought a comic book.
Oh my God, what?
Yeah. So I just
Now
want to
you're
show
getting an
everybody.
insight into
Look
his
at
world.
Oh my God, his nerdy
this
world.
is for your eyes only comic book. Look at Roger Moore on the back.
Roger Moore.
And this was mine when I was a kid.
Wow.
And,
you're just
Being conditioned.
you're just destroying it in front of
I
our
know,
eyes.
but
I'm not okay with this.
James Bond comic book. I
See,
mean, how cool is that?
So here's what I want to delve into right now
Oh
is that
my God.
this comic book, this energy,
yeah.
and Tony,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
right? Right?
No.
There's a nerdly little squishy center there.
Yeah, there is.
And it is, well, that's why all the pop culture references, like we go
yeah,
through
yeah.
all the, and those kind of came out of my head because we'd be doing a scene and I would turn to Harmon and I'd go, this is exactly like Die Hard 2. I mean, it is a dead ringer for Die Hard 2. He's like, which one was that? I'm like, Mark, come on. You're like sexiest man alive 1986. Like you can't be not in on Die Hard 2. So, and then he'd be like, don't say that again. I'm like, ooh, you don't like it when I bring up the sexiest man alive? Sexiest man alive. Have you ever, Google it. Google Mark Harmon, sexiest man alive. I'm telling the people of the interwebs.
Is he the only one that doesn't like that? Because it's pretty great.
I mean, it's a badge of honor.
Right?
I think
Michael
so.
also has one.
I have a badge of honor, but can't show it to you because it's next to a weird tattoo. And it's,
oh boy,
it's fluffy.
This is drinks later, everybody.
But how about this? If you go and watch a movie called Presidio, it's Sean Connery and Mark Harmon, and they're both the sexiest man alive in like the 80s. I mean,
so much sexy.
all you need is Hasselhoff coming through in the Knight Rider, and then it.
It just hits.
So anyway, the
Oh yeah, what were we talking about?
Yeah,
We're talking
we were
about the
Bond.
cartoons.
So anyway, I was in therapy the other day, and I was talking about individuation. And what I found, and I didn't know this about Carl Jung, but it is so interesting because when you can integrate that aspect of the masculine and the feminine, and you can kind of build towards a fully
Divine
integrated.
yin-yang.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, and
And that's what
Sure
this
do.
is. That's what we do. Tony and Ziva.
Yes.
Also Zoni.
How
Or
did you
Tiva.
loop that back? Because you're absolutely right. I mean,
this is what we do.
This is what he
Professional
does.
show
He does
business.
it really
damn,
well.
he's good.
He's really good.
It's almost like you've done press before.
Yeah.
Yes, started in the 90s. Yeah. Like
Before you
Reagan
were
was
born,
still,
Greg.
Well, and I mean,
Oh, what are the feelings? What are the feelings?
because it just occurred to me that as I'm sitting so close to you and we're putting our hands all over each other's knees, I go, Michael, you've been in your co-stars, your great Rosario Dawson, you've got all these amazing co-stars, and yet Cody.
Yeah, Cody DePablo.
She is the one that you keep coming back to and you've returned to in such a huge way. And like
She's like gum on my shoe. She just
That's one
sticks,
romantic way of
sexy
putting
gum.
it.
sticks to you. She's like
Sexy gum on my shoe.
Yeah.
Like what is that?
She's
What's
like
that?
gingivitis.
Now I hesitate to use this phrase while I sit so closely between you two, but what is that special sauce?
I don't know. That's actually a really good question.
Right? It's
But
there.
It's just something that Michael and I don't really talk about.
You kind of can't.
No. It's like saying, hey, I really like that person. You're like, oh, you guys have something special. Yeah, but why? I don't know. We
Well,
can sit under a tree and we can just talk.
My favorite thing though is
A sexy tree.
when
What is it with you and the sexy?
I don't know. It's just you two. I'm just so excited to be here.
The sexy tree, the sexy gum, the sexy, everything's sexy.
I know. It's
Yeah.
Tony and Ziva.
it's
I
got
watch
roots.
the show.
You know what you are?
Oh, God.
You're like a fantastic fungi.
I have no idea how to.
You're underneath the tree, but you're that mushroom, the little psilocybin
Oh.
mushroom that makes everybody just trip
The
balls.
magic mushroom.
You are a magic,
magic
mushroom.
mushroom.
And I think that's the alchemical thing
the
you're
way.
searching for, Gray. What is it that makes Tony and Ziva tick? It's the spaceship they're on because they're just high as little psilocybin mushroom kites.
And I mean, you are officially a fun guy,
There you go.
Oh,
right?
You brought it back.
I brought
Fun
it
guy,
back.
fun guy.
We
Brought
can
it
all
back.
together. Can we make it NCIS : Tony and Ziva and sometimes Gray that comes in to sit between them and just canoodle.
Explore the fungi.
Explore the fungi. I never want to leave. This is great.
I think it's Tiva
Explore
for the fans, but it becomes
fungi.
Tive.
Hey.
If we have Gray, part of it. Tive.
Tive.
Season 2. I mean, we're still taking ideas. I'm just saying. Come to Hungary. Do mushrooms.
Invite.
And
It's so great that you both have your own series now. When you were on NCIS, you were two of my favorite characters, actually my two favorite characters. And when you weren't there anymore, it wasn't the same. So it's so great that you have the show now. Michael, when did you first learn that there was going to be an NCIS Tony and Ziva?
It's an interesting way of putting it. When did I learn? I guess when they agreed to put the money in escrow to make the actual show. But the truth is very interesting, which is that Cody Pablo and I conspired with our multitudes of fans from around the world, and we manifested this and kind of created the concept, found somebody to help us, John McNamara, and we brought it to Paramount. So it was actually it was our idea.
We had been trying for a while. We were pitching it, but the right things had to align for that to happen.
It was a story that needed to be told.
It was a story that had to be told because the fans really wanted it. But we were really looking for the right home for it. And as you know, the world of TV and how we make TV and how we air TV and how people get their TV nowadays is a very different world from how it used to be 20 years ago. So now it lives on Paramount Plus, which is actually our perfect home.
Yeah.
Because we were allowed to explore this relationship with freedom and time and, the backdrop of Europe and answer all of the fan questions. So that was fun.
Well done, both of you. Thank you from the fans. Cody, I wanted to ask you, is it fun or is it scary when you're doing things like crawling across a roof with a rifle, about to shoot the gun into the apartment so you can get a listening device in there?
First of all, I know that it's going to look pretty awesome. So there's a part of me that's like,
you're in it.
No. That's exactly how I think.
You look awesome.
Yeah, I look awesome.
Do you ever think that when you're walking across the rooftop with a gun, you're like, I look so badass right now?
Well, when you're going over the little steps and you're like, tick, you're like, this is not so awesome.
Did you think at any moment you might fall?
No. And that was like
In
a
love?
long, that was a long no. But we do work with a fabulous stunt coordinator, Melissa Stubbs, who happens to be Canadian, and she made sure that at any given moment, my hesitations were addressed. And so I always felt very safe, and she always made me look really good. Or so I think. Or so I think.
Yeah, she hasn't seen it yet. So she's...
That's not true.
Okay. I wonder, when you play a character for such a long time, does any of their characteristics rub off on you, like in your real life?
So my answer on this question is a bunch of bullshit.
Not at all.
No, my answer on this is that what I discovered as a performer is that I need to look at the material, take it into myself, and then find that part of myself that would be whatever the character is in whatever the play or the movie or the TV show or the whatever. And then I need to dilate and expand that to fill up and put it onto the... So I'm never pretending, really. I'm just being a certain aspect of myself in that. And I become a much more convincing performer when that happens. And what's great is when you work with somebody who is as marvelous and talented as Cody Pablo, she sees what you're trying to do and comes kind of to your aid and rescue. And
I come and play.
You come and play. And we tell the truth to each other and we explore, and that requires a lot of trust. And it is this sort of central it's the functioning tenet of the whole series is trust and the exploration of that. So wouldn't want to do it with anybody else, kid.
I always say the same.
Isla, the little girl who plays your daughter, is fantastic. How do you enjoy working with her?
Oh, Isla, she's a dream. I mean, we could not have gotten a better TV daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the drinking at lunch was a lot, but other than that, just so much orange juice. And then she'd have to go to the bathroom right after, and I'm like, if you don't drink that much orange juice at lunch.
She is curious. Michael, she is curious. She's like a wise soul, you know. She's sort of like old beyond her years, and yet she's so young, and I'm a real fan. She's very grounded. She's a real kid. she hung out with your kids a lot.
Yeah.
You know, it's like your kids are kids. You know what I mean? They could care less about the world that we live in. But
yes, she could
she was
do
a lot more
many-
a part of that than this. You know what I mean?
There's a fearlessness
Yeah.
to
also.
her. And that is who she is. Isla brought that into Tali. But again, like what I was saying about the taking a piece of yourself and dilating that and letting that become the character.
And also, acting is something that she loves, but it's not something that will define her. Like, she's a woman of, a child of many other interests. In fact, she doesn't want to be an actor. You know what I mean? So
Until they offer her the big money.
of course, and then she'll be like, "Oh, I love acting." I'm kidding, but right now it sort of plays out like a very nice hobby that she enjoys a
pro.
lot. She's a pro. She's a total pro.
And finally, how much did you enjoy working in Canary Islands?
Michael, you loved it.
I did.
loved it.
Because what I, with my friend Eric,
Moon Man.
we shot all around the island. Truly, like all the circumference of the island. And there's a volcano in the middle of this island. And so the weather was just extraordinary because you'd have these huge clouds and this big thing, and then all the sun off to the side. And I stayed in one inn that had, it was like almost like all these monks from some monastery had come, and there was no real functioning restaurant or anything like that. You just stayed in a room, and it was just so many places. And finally, my kids and my wife came to visit, and I took them to a special little place on these rocks with chain link fence everywhere with the volcano, and they were like, "Dad, this is crazy. Like, why are you taking to this dangerous place?" And I'm like, "Well, it's cool, right?" And they're like,
I have found my zen.
yeah. And they're like, "Can we go back to the normal hotel now? This is weird." So I had adventures. I stayed in an eco lodge. I stayed in all just different varieties of places. And I think it's an extraordinary thing. You had a different experience because you had the allergy with the Sahara
my God,
Desert.
I had something that's called kalima, which is, particles of dust from the Sahara blow into the island. And so they're in the air. And so 50% of the island gets a sort of like sinus infection, which is, you feel it in your eyes and you feel like your nose clogged. And it's not that you're actually fighting an infection, it's just that the dust of the Sahara is literally resting on my nose. And so, it wasn't the best, but hey, my 50% right here, he enjoyed it. Let's go.
Yeah. I was just listening
As
to
long as you loved it.
Tea in the Sahara this morning. The Police, my favorite band, and I was just going into a little Tea in the Sahara. Maybe that's maybe next. Maybe if there's a season 2.
Maybe we can shoot.
Does
Somewhere
Sahara
in the desert.
Does Sahara mean desert?
Actually, that's
I
a good
heard that once. So ChatGPT does Sahara no. It's
I was
like,
going to say, you are ready.
if it was Sahara Desert, would that mean desert? And if it did, would that make me silly?
You don't
Too
need
late.
that. I think you're already there.
All right. Enough fun I've had with myself.
Oh my gosh. Thank you both so much for chatting with me. And thank you for this series. Like, it's incredible. I can't wait to see the rest of it.
It's
and
a classic.
hopefully
Thank you.
a second season if there is one.
Oh yes, we've got an idea if they want to do it.
You're a man full of ideas.
We'll put our heads
Shadi.
together for